Alright guys, today was the kickoff of the Summer Games Fest. The Indie Mix and the Horror Game Showcase was announced today. There are a ton of games here, more than I am willing to go over. So I picked out roughly 25 of them that I wanted to point out. As with any list, it is subjective, it is the games that I like a lot, and you may like other games that I will not point out here. One little caveat that I want to say here, I do not like mini games that don't have a unique art style. They look like that Unreal Engine 5 mess, or like that Genshin Impact look to it, or maybe Fortnite, you know, that kind of stuff. I just can't do it anymore. I'm sorry, but any game that looks like that is probably not going to be here. There's a few that may slip by, especially if they have a unique hook to them, or some really good music or something else. But generally, if there's not something compelling, it's not going on the list. But let's dive right into it. This first game, as we start getting into it, starts off with a bang. It's called Oh My Doug. It reminds me a ton of Cuphead and old school cartoons, more fart and poop vibes like Ren and Stimpy, which is kind of funny sometimes. Then we have Wild Blue Skies. I was never really the biggest fan of an on-rail shooter or things like Star Fox in general, but hey, I'll take a new experience with some fun new vibes. Next up, we have Monsters Are Coming, which is a base builder tower defense while also running around and killing things on your own. Some roguelike fun shit, and I'm down for it. Next, we have Husk Protocol. When I first saw this, I thought it was a deck building version of Into the Breach, and well, it kind of is, I guess. It does seem to be a pretty new take on a pretty crowded genre right now, but sign me up because the art looks fun and the gameplay looks unique. And one of the most artistically satisfying games on this list is Infamous Keepers. This art style, holy shit, it speaks to me. It seems a bit like a tower defense type of game where you use some spells and traps to murder the incoming adventurers coming into your lair, and that's because you're the big bad guy. And we've seen this trope and story before with gameplay that's similar as well, but that art style, it's got me and I have to check it out. Next is going to be Blades of Mirage. This one has a little bit of a Hades feel, but different, and some of the spots reminded me a bit of Fury as well. I'm hoping that it has a little bit more of that bullet hell and very tight gameplay, but it's got my attention. Memoria Awake is the next game, and oh fucking boy, this one has got the sauce. The Zelda Tunic Death's Door vibes. Sign me the fuck up. I could sit in this world and never leave. I adore those games more than anything, and I will be playing this one ASAP. The art style is one that I absolutely love. Now this next one is called Pale Tide, and I'm actually not really into survival or crafting games that much, but this one got my attention. First of all, there's a dog, but then there's also massive hordes of zombies, so it seems like it's more of a Dead Nation meets Days Gone with some survival and crafting elements thrown on top. Then we have Reika, which is a game that's actually been on my wish list for years, but it has a beautiful art style, some fantastic looking environments. I've been waiting for this game to release and it is finally here, so keep your eyes peeled for it. Erosion is a game that caught my eye initially when it was announced a while ago, but seeing the trailer here just solidifies that spot for me. It will hands down be a day one purchase. It has fantastic audio and music with some unique art direction, quirky characters and animations. Paperhead seems to be a game that is going after that boomer shooter type vibe. Does it have a unique art style? Check. Creepy as shit? Check. Boomer shooter, Doom style? Also check. So say no more, you're going on the list. Next up is a very realistic game called Agni Village of Calamity. It seems to be a bit of a surreal horror, and I love that it's not afraid to just be fucking freaky as shit in some of these scenes. It doesn't seem to rely too much on just jump scares. It seems like it's breaking out of that mold that a lot of horror games have done lately. Next up, we have a game that's called Feed It. In the trailer, it said it was inspired by mouthwashing, and that's all you had to say, brother. A PS1 style graphics with some dark, weird shit. Even if it's just a funny little experience like Rat Shaker that takes an hour or two, well, I'm still gonna play it. Echograph is about taking photos in a creepy ass mansion of those weird, grotesque, horrific creatures that are chasing you down, all while looking like a stylistic, pixel perfected art direction. I'm not big onto taking photos and stuff like that in these games, but hey, I'll try something new. This next one has a weird name. It's called like Unme, I think, but it is some weird ass weird shit. I honestly don't even care if it's good because to me, I just really like some new and interesting perspectives in this genre. Give me some surreal environments with some insane looking people and random shit happening everywhere. Throw a horror psychological vibe into it and I'm gonna stick around. Next on the list is Tenebris Somnia. It seems to be taking a page out of really old school pixel art, but it's a horror-based game with FMVs? I only have one question, and that is, why the fuck haven't we seen more stuff like this? There are a few games out there using FMVs, but we don't see a ton of them. Horror indie games need to be looking to take unique perspectives, and these guys are doing it well. Dioxide is a first-person shooter, which we don't see too much of in the horror space, but it's like Borderlands but bloody. I'm into it, even though it does seem to be a roguelike, and there are plenty of those out there, but it's got a unique art style and a really dark and gritty tone. Next up is one that actually impressed the shit out of me, and I watched it a few times because it just looks so unique. This one's called Dungeon Lurker. It's a 2D beat 'em up with a Souls vibe, yet it has more combo-based attacks, and it just looks fucking badass. I really hope this game comes out because I will be playing this one no matter the cost. I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. I think it's Signy and Mino Against All Gods. But I mean, do I even need to say anything? It's got a good boy that you can pet, and it's a 2D RPG with some timing-based specific attacks, a beautiful, fun hand-drawn art style, and great animations, and it just looks incredible. Entropy is a game that the moment that I saw it, I thought this was a sequel to Dread Delusion. And guess what? I pull up Dread Delusion on Steam, I look at the developer, and it's made by the same fucking people. Did I call it or what? It had me cracking up laughing though because it looks really fucking good. I thought Dread Delusion was a great game, I just couldn't come to finish because it wasn't my vibe. But the art style was something I loved. This seems to be taking a JRPG approach, but sticking with that art style of Dread Delusion. It's a day one purchase. Next we have Shadow Protocol, which is really weird because it seems to be from the same developer that made Crosscode and Alabaster Dawn, which of course isn't finished yet, but it's a 2D side-scrolling adventure game with some pretty insane combos. And of course, as always, some gorgeous pixel art and some animation that's done for the cutscenes that I'm always down for. And I tell you, brother, my wallet cannot handle all of this. Next up is Sanzai. Its art style, its vibes, its fun combat. It's got some incredible hand-drawn art, and if you don't buy this game, I will find you, I will steal your wallet, because you don't deserve the money in it, and you don't deserve to spend it on anything else. Then we're on to Rover Ride. It is a very short and sweet trailer that got my attention. It has an art style that reminded me of like Sable or Roller Drome, and fuck yeah, I love that shit. But it's got cute little robots delivering bombs and exploding? I mean, say no more. Next on the list is In Hope Voiden. It's honestly just some creepy shit, and I love it. Then we have Dead Watch, which is cute anime girls in a weird mansion where you solve puzzles and repeat the day by dying a lot. Okay, you got my attention. No, I'll stick around. Thank you. And that's gonna be it for the top 25 games. They are by no means in any specific order. Now here at the end, there's a couple of games that were part of the horror showcase that I don't want to spend too much time on, but I'm just gonna throw out their name for you, show a couple of seconds of gameplay, and then we'll end it off. So first up, we've got Sucker for Love Crush Landing, Iris Dissolution, Lurking, Fear of Sleep, D-Person, Blighted, Silver Pines, Rain 98, Paper Bleed, and last but not least, Graft. Honestly, I could genuinely yap and chat about games, including all of these announcements, all day long. Maybe next time we'll just stream some of them and react to them in real time. But anyways, that's going to be it. These 25 of the most anticipated games announced during today's 2 different showcases, along with a few honorable mentions here at the end, and that's going to be it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the next one.